Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Slope Podcast. This is a podcast about Sakamichi series idols from Japan, right?
Oh.
Nogizaka 46,
Yes.
Keyakizaka 46, Hinatazaka 46, and Yoshimotozaka 46, which we have something to talk about them this episode, hopefully. Probably. Most likely.
Seeing how our luck is.
Yes. I am Boy. I'm joined by Jimmy and Josh. As always, how are you doing, gentlemen?
I'm exhausted.
Okay.
Why are you exhausted?
The way my schedule worked out, I had to go squat earlier today.
Oh,
and
fun.
that's a thing I hate doing is if it's next week, it'd be fine because it's like my deload, it's light. But like any kind of like intense week, if I have to like lift before the podcast, by the time the podcast comes around, I'm like, hello.
Well,
But I think I'm managing
how you
it
doing
pretty
now?
well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I vegged out since my workout and just watched the shows. So I feel like I have a good recollection of the first two, and then it starts kind of fading from there. But I watched it though.
Alrighty.
I hit so it's my AMRAP week, right? So it's as many reps as possible. So for this week's AMRAP, it's I had to work up to 80%, right? So this was 425 pounds for as many as I
Was
can
that what
do.
you put in your Instagram story?
Yeah.
I made a guess.
Ooh, I'll check your guess later when I post the answer. But you're gonna know because I'm telling the story. So I did 4, and then like on like 3, I was really squeezing something out. You know what I mean?
Like something was about to come out.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, hold on, maybe it's not that bad. And I do one more, and I was like, no, if I keep going, I'll lay a full turd into my leggings, dude. So I rack the bar, and I'm like, I'll be right back, dude. And I just go straight to the bathroom. You know, get business
Speaking
taken
out
care
like,
of.
Hey.
Yeah. The nice thing about leggings is that like the compression just keeps everything like what is it, quarantined, you know?
It was just like,
Yeah. But so there's actually, if on my Instagram you'll notice there's like 2 back-to-back squats, is because the same thing happened on my deadlifts during my last AMRAP, like last month. Right? And then so I just stopped. But I was like so mad. I was like, no, dude, I'm not gonna let this happen again. So I went back in and I did
Back in there, you shit.
Yeah, so I got it taken, and then 425, I went in and I hit it again for another set of 8. So I don't know if I want to count it as like 4 plus 8 or just say 12, you know? But that me and DM Josh have now coined the term a dump set. You know?
There you go. There it is.
Yeah. No, there's no way to clench a squat because when you're at the bottom, it's opening up. Right, sorry. Our boy Danny in the chat was like, "You got to clench," you know, like it's just taking you all of your strength already to like squat up and down. There's no way I'm clenching my cheeks, dude. It's
you
like,
should have just committed, Jimmy. You should have just kept on going.
dude, it would have been
100%.
a full dump. And this is my fault, is because like I make it a point like you always eat your vegetables, all right. Like, you know, it might not be important as far as like body composition and stuff like that, but that fiber, you know, you need. And this is where it hit me because yesterday I went out for a friend's birthday, and then so I had no vegetables, just ate all meats and stuff. So then I took up my morning poo, thought it was okay. And then squats had me like, nope, try again.
Round 2.
All right.
So there's my poop story for
for
this
week. Week's poop story. Josh, how you been?
I've been good. Busy as always. Nothing to report. Nothing.
How have your bowel movements been?
We they've been fine. We went to a Perfume concert.
Yeah,
That's right.
we did.
That was cool. That was the first time I went to go see Perfume, and I enjoyed it. I was a little far. I wish I was closer, but now next time they come, I know to get somewhere closer.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and Baby Metal's coming too, so
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
yeah,
So
that's
we
true.
doing that, boys?
we doing that.
I'm waiting for the cheap tickets. I am paying $200 to like see baby. Well, I mean, maybe if it was my first time, maybe.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But we've
to
seen
me,
them
like
before,
I've
right?
seen Baby Metal a few times now, and like to me, their VIP was never really worth the price.
Yeah, it's not like
All
you're
you
getting
get
handshakes
is
and
yeah,
stuff.
you get like a
do you
nice
get?
ticket, like lanyard type.
Oh,
You know, it's like stuff like that. You don't actually meet them,
oh,
but
they're
yeah,
not the idols you can meet.
no, that's nope. Yeah, I too went to the Perfume show.
We didn't sit close to each other. We were far
No,
away.
I got my tickets way before Josh did because
Nobody told me about this.
I really like
concert
Perfume,
until-
and I always go see them when they come through. But
You saw them-
I've only seen them once, but it was very worth it.
yeah, I saw them in Dallas earlier in their tour. That was general admission on the floor and stuff. But the LA show was seated, and so I got like my seat was a little farther back, but it was cool because I got to actually watch the stage. Like when I saw them in Dallas, I was pretty close, and so it was just like lights flashing in my face. But I'm just there to enjoy like the moment or whatever. But when I saw him again, when with Josh, I was able to like just watch like how cool the tech and the show is. Like in the beginning of the concert, there's like this huge screen in front of the stage, and they were like projecting stuff over onto it, and like it went with the choreography and all that stuff. I couldn't really tell when I saw them closer because it's just like right there.
them in a couple
Yeah,
shapes.
yeah.
Yeah, so there was like, oh, there's cool effects or something. It looks like.
You can't like take it in with the context of everything, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so the second time I saw them this time was more like chill, and I just watched.
I think like we've talked about it before, but like I feel like that's how you can gauge a good like concert stage, is that like if there's something to enjoy, regardless of where you are.
Yeah,
Right, like so like if it's like up close and you obviously get that like, oh, I can see them in person, like it's physically them and I can have that experience. But then if it's like further away, then I kind of want like a spectacle, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to like, okay, well, where's the screen so I can see the screens.
Let me get my binoculars over there
Right.
at the screen.
Like if it's just screens, then I'm like, okay, well, why do I have to be here live then if I'm just watching a screen anyways,
Yeah.
right? So
Some
that's the kind of the
people,
cool thing about Perfume's concerts and like the LDH ones I really like.
those are cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I see like an act at a big stadium, I'd rather be in the stands
To enjoy
where I
like,
can
the
see like the stage
Yeah.
and like everything that happens. A lot of people like to be like on the floor and try to touch the artists up there and stuff when they reach out. I'd rather like sit back and watch if it's that big.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I did too.
We're getting a couple of LDH boys soon.
Ooh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude.
My
Anime
boy
I got my
Omi.
ticket.
The Odo Quest concert. Got a boy,
Hiro Omi.
Yoshimotozaka.
Yeah.
And Ellie, crazy boy.
Ellie. Those are the only
Ludus
two.
dudes.
Well, I think Imaichi Ryuji also has a solo career.
Yeah.
But those three are the ones. They are from Sandaime, J Soul Brothers. But those are dudes. We talk about girl idols in this show.
But we got our dudes.
Anyway, that's for another somebody else's podcast.
Yeah, so
Somebody else's
please,
I don't know if
please-
there's an LDH
Please stay
related
tuned
podcast.
for my LDH podcast. It's called E-Cast, but the E stands for E-Girls.
E-girls? What does the E and E-girls stand for? Exile? Anyway,
Someone in chat asked what's LDH.
So LDH is like the production company, right? This is not just music and stuff. They have a lot of like actors and like parkour people and like
That guy's
dancers.
cool.
Yeah,
It's a
talent agency.
Yeah,
right?
talent agency.
But they're most notable for like Exile and that whole family of groups and e-girls. It's formed by a former Exile member, right? Our boy Hiro, or our man, really.
Our man.
Our
He's a
man.
man.
Exile isn't a boy band; it's a man band.
But yeah, they're cool.
They're coming to AX. We'll see.
Some people
Some
affiliated
people,
under
Yeah,
LDH.
we're not getting the entire Exile family, unfortunately.
No, there's too many dudes. Too many men.
We can't take that much.
Yeah,
He is not a dude.
everyone at Anime Expo would just end up pregnant if they were all here. Dude.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you, Maris. Came to say that I am a flawless bitch.
Shout outs to Morris in the chat. Go to Keyavids. There's new stuff there.
All the time.
Oh.
Like-
Anyway.
We live in such a spoiled time, man. I remember how hard it was to find videos back in the day. Now it's like, oh, you want Keyaki videos? Go to keyavids.com.
Like and sketchy like torrent trackers.
Right? It's like,
Is this a
is this a safe
virus?
one? Yeah, it's just a
I don't know.
I'm waiting for. Sorry.
Sure. You never know, dude.
I'm waiting for the day that like young fans will be like, "What's Billy Billy?"
Oh shit.
That's how I'll know we made it. You know.
right?
I feel like Billy is the one that'll stay and YouTube dies.
Ooh, China too powerful.
Anyway, let's move on with the show. We got Josh's corner over here.
This is the comments of the week where I pick a comment and read it out loud and we talk about it. This time I have like one and a half comments. So for this one, this is from Lovely Montil.
Ooh, I was completely wrong. All right.
This Senbatsu has all the 1 to 3rd gen youngest in it. That's something I didn't know. That's a nice little tip.
Oh, talking about the new Nogizaka Senbatsu for their
Yes, new
23rd
Nogizaka
single.
Senbatsu.
Was
Has
it
the youngest
really?
members of each generation.
Oh, I see what's saying.
Yeah,
Asuka's the
youngest
center.
member of- yeah.
Asuka is the youngest first gen.
Who's the
second
youngest
gen.
gen? Millie Love?
Media.
Yeah, and then Rentan. Yomoto Renka is the youngest and 3rd gen. Doesn't have any 4th gen, man.
Nope. That's why it's Gen 1 to 3.
One day.
I thought that was a nice, interesting tip. But I didn't realize it until I read the comment.
They also have
So I thought-
the oldest. Nope, never mind. Damn it, Christy.
Nope.
Christy.
Ruined everything. Nah,
It's
I
okay.
can't.
When Christy is in the Senbats next time, they'll have the oldest in all
There we go.
the generations.
Ooh.
The
Next time.
Shinichi, Shiraishi, and Christy.
Next time. All right,
That
what's
day,
the other?
boy grew so
The,
powerful.
the other one is from Suwaidaro and says, I can see why management wanted an Ash Center now, but wouldn't be surprised at all if it was a Mizuki Center for the next single. What would you guys think about that?
No.
What?
I don't know, man. If it happens, I wouldn't be opposed to
yeah,
it. But I
same.
just, I don't know, man. I just don't see.
It's a little weird, you know,
think it's too
coming
soon?
back from a quote
hiatus.
hiatus
Oh,
just to be in the center.
what single did Ikuta take a hiatus from?
Is it Inochi? I don't remember.
And when did she censor?
She centered
Nandome
Nandome
no
no Aozoraka.
How far away are those?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
He's just looking for legal precedents. I understand.
Oh, was it Natsuno Free and Easy? Chat's saying it's Natsuno Free and Easy. Maybe it was Natsuno Free and Easy. There's at least
How far away were those?
one single in between Natsu no Free and Easy, and Nandome no Aozoraka. I don't remember, man.
I don't remember either. I was just curious to see if like there's a correlation with it.
No, Nandome no Aozoraka was right after Natsu no Free and Easy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there
I
we go.
thought, when was Inochi? Is that after?
Inochi was after.
Oh, okay. I had my order wrong. Anyway, thank you for your comments.
Thank you both for the comments. And if you want your comment featured on the next episode, you can go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section down below. Thanks for everyone who comments. What's that?
Let's get into the current events. Of course, along with the current events, we have the Shilling Corner. This is where we talk about commercial appearances from Sakamichi series Idols. And the first commercial we have is more of the SoftBank Giga Country commercial. Mm-hmm. And this is
another. Are you having another accident over there?
This is the commercial that features Nogizaka's Shiraishimai as one of 4 travelers who come across the Giga Country. There's no Wi-Fi or whatever. But in this commercial, they're like at a karaoke place, and then she's dancing with the other dude, and everyone's like getting lit. There's like choreography and stuff. It's pretty fun. Looking. Just because you don't have Wi-Fi doesn't mean you can't get lit at a karaoke place.
You're right.
I'm saying.
You're right.
This is true.
It's been there for ages.
Right. Karaoke places don't need Wi-Fi. I mean, it'd be nice to have.
Is that effective for a Wi-Fi commercial?
No. See, here's the thing with Japanese commercials. They are long stories. Don't you know the long man? That is quite a tale right there.
Uh-huh.
So that's how they do their commercials, man.
It's true.
So far, as far as the Giga Country commercials go, the 4 adventures, they came across this place. No Wi-Fi. They're just chilling, trying to watch cat videos, but can't. They're like at a restaurant at one point. Now they're here at the karaoke place.
They're exploring the town.
See, because it has to have like it has to set up.
Yeah, dude. They're world building.
Well, it's like you can't just throw them straight into like perilous, dire straits, right? It has to build
This
up.
is the first act, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna start off happy. They're like, "Oh man, we had such a great time karaokeing, dude. See, we didn't need no Wi-Fi. All right, let's get home. Yo, I'm too drunk to drive. Oh, that's fine.
no.
We'll just get an Uber.
Can't summon the Uber. See? It's Act 2 when the conflict sets in. There's probably going to be like turmoil within the group. That kind of stuff always happens.
Mine's going to have to come in and handle it.
Yep. Shashi is the what's that? The mean older sister. Well, mean, but like in a nice way. What is the word?
Yeah, she's like
stern, I guess.
Yeah.
In the lore. So
Everyone,
everyone
commercials got me on the edge of my seat. But you know what doesn't? SoftBank, because I know I can always trust them to provide us quality, good Wi-Fi connections. It's so hard doing a podcast where, sometimes we get a guest when you talk over Skype or Google Hangout or Discord or what have you. But knowing that SoftBank has our back, we can go forward and produce these episodes.
All right. Next commercial you have to talk about is the Fanta.
Please sponsor us.
The new Fanta commercials feature a few Nogizaka members. So it's Saito Asuka, Ikuta Erika, Akimoto Manatsu, Yorayuki, Yamashita Mizuki, and Ozono Momoko. Last time we talked about this, they had barely released.
Just kind of started the collab, right?
The image little promos, but they finally have a commercial with all 6. And then I guess the promotion here is there's like these eyes on the bottles that you put over your eyes, and then you have new eyes. Oh, look at that. amazing. You know, a few different flavors, grape and orange and
As Fanta does.
lemon and whatnot. I was always been a orange fan, orange soda.
Ooh.
Know what I mean?
Do you like orange soda?
I'm all about the orange.
But, you know, with Fanta, you have so many different flavors to choose from. You'll never grow tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Japan, you get the melon soda.
Ooh. Yeah.
I did.
I feel like that's a thing not very well known here in the States.
Even
Melon
though it's
soda.
so good.
Yeah, melon soda. Okay, I wouldn't say it's like overrated, but it's actually the opposite. It's underrated, right? Because it's like, okay, it's overrated amongst weebs, right? Because they're like, oh, melon soda.
I feel like it's more ramen than it is like melon soda.
Well, both of them, but it's just like they're both like okay, they're not bad, but it's just that like yeah, it's because we don't normally have melon soda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like melon soda is a very viable flavor. I just wouldn't go nuts over it.
This thing is like a lot of artists and like idols or whatever, they have songs.
We just based around it.
Yeah. And over here it's like, you know, people don't make orange soda songs. Do they? Am I just missing? Is
No,
there
it's
a-
always like a whiskey, you know.
right. See, there's no soda.
They make songs about
drinks.
lean.
Oh, maybe that's the
That's the equivalent.
What? I don't know how lean became a party thing. Like that just makes you want to sleep. This is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the opposite of what you want for a party.
true, but
Like, oh yeah,
mean-
dude, let's get lit.
I guess, you know, alcohol is also a depressant.
This is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
So,
This is true.
but yeah,
But
for the
before that, you get lit.
get lit. But yeah, if you want to follow their Fanta campaign, you can go to the Twitter, Fanta_Japan, or the Instagram,
They're,
Fantazaka
like, little behind the scenes.
_Gakuen. Yeah. Some better stuff if you're into pictures instead. There's like behind the scenes from the commercial shoot and whatnot. So it's nice.
There's evil Momoko.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they all look like super cute in this promo. I don't know. Like I like the uniforms quite a bit. Like
Yeah.
the sleeveless white blouse with the pink accents and stuff,
Yeah.
or magenta or whatever, depending on the lighting. I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah. So go drink Fanta.
All right. The goat is you get pineapple and you get orange, and you mix that and you get cactus cooler, dude.
Oh, cactus cooler. Yes.
I like where your head's at.
That's a good one, dude. See, we have. I don't think Japan even knows anything about
cactus
that.
cooler.
I don't think would they have pineapple flavor? I don't.
I think they have pineapple.
Probably
Yeah.
have that
But
shit.
do they have tamarind? That they don't.
Probably not. See,
Yeah.
that's a trade-off, I guess.
I remember I was at like a friend's graduation party, right? And then we opened up the cooler to get drinks. You know, this is his house. No one's like trying to get like crazy because it's his family and stuff like that. But what did his mom bring? Cactus coolers,
Oh.
my guy. There was like 2 liters of that in there. We're like, it's
Got
a
'em.
party now, boys.
Let's go. So there's a new commercial from a Nogizaka graduate.
Oh, there we go.
Nishino Nanase is back on a new commercial for Kao Success. Whatever this may be. Look at that. She's like hyping up this dude. Like, hey, you can do it, bro.
Let me help you out, bro.
It's a lotion moisturizer. Look at that. Keeps you cool when you're at work. She's like a spirit, dude. A facial cleanser spirit or lotion.
If
Who
only we
wouldn't
could all
want that?
have a little Nishino Nanase.
Right. If she was like, just like, hey, wash your face. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Right?
All the time until my face is like peeling because she keeps
Right.
telling me to do it.
Wash it. Wash it.
Washing
Is this a daily thing?
Am I supposed to do this every 20 minutes?
Am I supposed to exfoliate every 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I was like, it's all red.
Skin's just raw to the touch.
Yeah, it's just raw. Yeah. You like got the last layer of skin.
She looks so angelic in the commercial, but
She's truly
She
a
ain't.
demon, dude.
so
I need to get that, dude. My like face is always jacked up after like lifting, like all the capillaries burst, you know, just like my sphincter.
If you watched this far, thank you for trooping on, watching us still.
all right. Well, yeah, that does it for the
Shilling Corner.
Shilling Corner. Thank you to all the products for getting our favorite Sakamichi series idols on their commercials and stuff.
We're available if you want us to be on your commercials.
No, the more we see of them, the better. Right? Something like that. So, let's get into the current events. We have something from Yoshimotozaka.
Oh,
Last week, we checked out the Senbat's music video for their new single, Konya wa Eian. This week, Red is releasing their new music video for their song, Yaruki no Nai Ai wo Thank You. Red is the, I want to say, I guess, subunit. That is that's the cool subunit, you know. They're all like pretty or handsome and they dance and kind of the popular ones with the youth. We're going to check out the Yoshimotozaka46 Red music video. It's called Yaruki no Nai Ai wo Thank You.
got some
So
flowers.
the center this time is Kotera Mari.
Bless.
And the boy from Rainbow, I don't know his name, sorry.
Ooh.
Okay.
The pianos are on fire for this dude.
It's cool. Music video has like this
Rotating room.
rotating
Yeah.
camera going on.
No, it's like the platform they're on is rotating, dude.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Look at that.
Because Repopo is staying still, dude.
Oh,
You know, Keyakizaka tried something like this,
we saw how that turned out.
but this is cooler.
Uh-huh.
Because this one isn't angry. It's just we're cool.
It's cool. I like how the sets change and there's like scenarios happening,
And then we get the group shot.
choreography going on. I like how it's a mix of white, black, and red for their outfits and not just,
Yeah, it's not all the exact same thing, but it just fits like a theme, right?
yeah. I dig it.
It's got a little story going on, I see.
Yeah, it centers around the centers.
The two centers, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Repopo in this. I'm noticing.
Repopo was
Maybe I just
like,
noticed her the most, or
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, she was in the
Repopo-
promo for this stuff too, right?
she was like third or fourth in the ranking. So that's why. Like Repopo and the guy, Sakakibara, they rounded out the top four
okay.
along with the centers.
Because I noticed them more than centers for some reason.
I feel like this is the opposite of how I felt about Red's first music video. I think I like the song more than I like the music video this time. And it's not like the video isn't bad or anything like that. I just quite like the song. And I feel like the video is just like, it's cool. It's aesthetically pleasing.
I really like the video.
Oh, yeah.
There's like the interlude with all the female members, right?
Yeah, I like
See,
this part.
right when
here.
we got to that, I'm like, okay, that's pretty sick though.
Yeah. Because it is. Yeah, I was like, okay, Joey, you can stop. Stop what you're saying.
I
now.
actually really like the video. There's like the different sets and like how the members are spread out or like separated within the sets. The rotating platform is actually really cool. Like,
I think I spoke too soon.
Like as soon as
I'll explain maybe once this is done. It's not like I'm like changing my mind just because no one agrees with me. There's reason, please believe. Okay, so that was
dope.
yeah. You know, so I was gonna say that I felt like the pacing was a little slow for the first part. I was
Yeah,
like,
I would
I
agree with
didn't
you
need the rotating sets to be like those shots to be so long. You know, I like for me, I was like, okay, I was getting kind of burnt out by the time we got to that interlude, right? I was like, I get it. You know, it's like, okay, cool. This rotates and this looks cool. But then when you get to like the last part and everything's a little bit faster paced, I'm like, that's why they had to.
I think they
build up for this.
Yeah, they
right?
slowly built up
Yeah.
the pace of the music video.
And that's good. So it's like right when I was feeling kind of tired of it, that's when they gave me something else, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing as you, Jimmy. Like when you said it, I was like, yeah, it kind of feels like it's dragging on these shots. And like, I feel like I got the idea. They're on spinning platforms. But then like, as soon as you started talking and that red scene came out, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Now I
like
see it paid off. It paid off. Yeah.
That's probably my favorite shot. With all the girls. And all the like flower petals.
Yeah.
It just looks really cool.
It's just, you get really buried in all the red, and that just really kind of cements like the theme.
Because they all
like,
pop out with like the different clothes that they're wearing, making them more unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some of them have like red skirts, right? Or black tops. And then Anon has pink hair.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Got him with the pink hair, dude.
I stand out no matter what.
Good job.
No, yeah, it just makes it really pleasing. I don't know, to look at like just like all these red outfits, you know, the black like from like the black from the outfits too, but also like the set, right? It's just like red from the pedals, white lights, and a black background.
Yeah.
Matches their outfits. It's all just like that, right?
It's simple. And, you know, obviously they're bringing out the color, right? Because that's the group's name. So it's like,
Though I know they're supposed to be the cool group, I feel like Konyawa Ayan had more swag to it, though.
That was more of a, Konyawa Ayan is like chilling at the bar, cool.
Yeah.
The red video is very like performance oriented, right? So, right, they're like on a stage and shit.
Yeah, the red video is that like guy that like everyone likes because he's like a very talented dancer and he works really hard, you know? And then Konyawa Ayan is like that guy that like nobody knows why they like him, but they just know that they do. He's
a charming guy, dude.
Yeah, he just shows up and he has his like whiskey in here, like, oh hey, what's up, guys? And you're like, oh,
hey, Senbats, what's up? Senbats, you know, he's cool. He's cool with everyone. What's up, Red? What's good?
Oh, what's up, Senbats? And he's just there chilling, like, hey.
Yeah, so that was Red. They should have one more with Sweet Monster. So that's the third group. Yeah, combo of Pop Monster and Bitter and Sweet.
What did they do to my Pop Monster, dude?
We like Pop Monster. What happened there? Just put them together, man. So, yeah.
I still remember how surprised we were when you first saw that Pop Monster video.
Oh, yeah. We're like, weren't expecting much, and then like, oh.
Like that was like probably the best song with the least budget, dude.
Right?
Yeah, right.
It was all Leonardo DiCaprio and Django and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Turn around. I would say this single's looking pretty good.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, visually looks nice. The song's cool. So,
truly Yoshimotozaka living up to their title as the best Sakamichi's group.
I'm gonna start watching their show again now, just to see behind the scenes and stuff from the music video and the recording.
I don't know. Should we? Part of me doesn't want to just because I'm lazy, but the other part's like, should we start covering this show?
No,
it is technically a Sakamichi series show, dude.
We don't need another one, dude.
Yeah, dude. Maybe when there's only one Hinatazaka show, dude, we'll think about it. Hinatazaka.
If you're really interested in Yoshimotozaka, you should actually check out their show. Because for one, there's always a Nogi or a Keyaki member.
Yeah, it's like a host or guest, right?
Well, I mean, like in the first season, it was Matsumura Sayuri from Nogizaka, right? But now they're starting to rotate, and I think this week they had Akimoto Manatsu.
Ooh, so Josh has to watch that one.
Indeed.
I feel like it's been a while since that's been mentioned.
I know. Just throw that for fuck's sakes.
Yoshimotozaka has already started a few promotions. If you go to their Instagram, they did an event the other day. And so for the Senbats, you know, in the music video, Senbats had like really weird costumes. It was like Halloween. But if you look at the pictures on Instagram, it looks like they have their performance outfits, which is similar to the first single. It's just a black suit, but the tie is like this check tie instead of like a solid black tie. Not too different, but yeah, that's gonna be. I'm assuming that's gonna be the Senbat's performance outfit. There are a few pictures, with Red. Red's outfit is the same as their cover outfits. So, yeah.
Yeah. When does it come out? The music video?
Should be out by noon JST. That's what the tweet said.
Oh, okay.
So that's like 15 more minutes from now?
But those of you watching already watched it with us.
Oh.
Damn. So we will get back to Yoshimotozaka when the music video comes out.
In the meantime, we got some graduated Keyakizaka46 member news. I don't like that. That's a thing I can say now,
Well,
but it is what it is. Time moves on, just like Imaizumi Yui does in this new series or documentary, all right, being released called Imaizumi Yui no Deai Tabi. What is it? Kind of chronicling her.
Nijusai no whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a sub headline. Whatever. It's like chronicling her. Like in her 20s, it's the journey from being an idol to an actress.
Oh, so like a couple, like 2 months.
Yeah. Looks like it's being sponsored or produced by like some Hokkaido culture group, broadcasting group, or something like that.
So there's quite a bit of backing here.
Yeah, it probably explains why you get all those very snowy, outdoorsy promo shoots. It's gonna be like a straight to DVD release, DVD and Blu-ray, coming out June 5th. All right, or am I reading that all wrong?
Should be interesting, I guess. There's a quick trailer
Oh,
for it.
Excuse me.
goes inside.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
got a little
15-second
trailer on the
trailer.
website. Yeah.
It's like her walking in snowy, like
Crying
woods.
and walking.
It's like, I moved on from being an idol. That's great. You're supposed to move on.
That's the whole point, right?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that she's been, in a good way, like that she's been transitioning out as well as she has, right? Because of so much of her time in Keyaki was like on hiatus too.
Yeah.
Is that like I always wonder if that like it's just her popularity that transferred over like really heavily. Is it like I feel like this is a lot more I guess promotion that she's been doing than just your usual idol graduate, right? Like a Nogizaka graduate, even a regular Senbat's member isn't getting this kind of work. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's all gotta. It's due to her agency, right? She's under Avex now, and so they're pretty big, right?
Oh,
But if you compare to like recent Nogizaka graduates, who is not Nishino Nanase, they're all still under Nogizaka's agency, right?
like
I would
Okatsuki.
assume.
Kawago isn't. Kawago's. I think she's self-produced now.
Okay. Yeah, so
I think she gets her own jobs now.
that's kind of cool. But you know what I'm saying, like
She made her own website. I think she
Imaizumi
used Squarespace.
Oh, hey. Imaizumi gets like a lot of TV appearances and she's like, obviously she's doing this thing and like she's been in the stage play and drama appearances and whatnot. That's a lot of stuff
A lot of.
Yeah.
that even the regular Nogizaka graduate does not get.
Yeah, like I don't know if Saito Fuyuka suddenly graduated, I don't think she'd be getting like this many offers.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
So,
maybe her new
she
agency
definitely was one of the more popular ones, right? When
Yeah,
she was,
true.
Yeah,
but
maybe AVEX is just that good at getting her work.
It's probably like her agency is probably like, oh yo, we see
put in
a
all the
lot.
effort.
Yeah, we see a lot of potential in her and stuff. So let's
Because we all know Imaizumi has a lot of talent in her.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that they're showing it off and like putting it to good use and getting her lots of jobs.
So anyway, good for
her.
you.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Now we have some Nogizaka news. Their fourth album, Ima ga Omoide ni Naru Made, was released last week. It's been doing very well.
Yeah.
They
How well,
had
boy?
about 440,000 on the first day,
First day.
which is pretty good for an album.
Yeah, because albums are more expensive too.
Yeah, and like, especially Japan that kind of focuses more on singles than say America. You know, I can see a lot of people being like, but I already bought these songs.
Yeah.
Why would I buy it again? But apparently enough for at least one person or every person in Brunei to buy one copy.
Brunei.
Decided it
Looking out,
was
Brunei.
worth it. So Brunei, good
job,
for
Brunei.
you. Helping out, making sure Nogizaka, keeps the momentum going.
Good job, Nogi. We'll see what they get on the first week. Because as of this,
It literally
recording.
released like the day after we did the podcast,
Yeah.
right? So,
So by the time this podcast is up, we should have the week sale. Yeah. So we'll wait for that. Did you guys listen to it? Or at least the news?
It's not on Spotify yet, is it? Like internationally?
Not that I know of.
I downloaded it.
Me too.
I don't. I'm okay.
I'll listen to
only-
it the official way later.
I only listened to the lead track, Arigachi na Renai. And it's
It is not
it's a Nogizaka song. I do like the intro with the piano. If you watch any of the Sakamichi TV shows or Nogizaka Koujichuu, and you get the uncut version, the commercial is everywhere, right? And so the intro of that song is always in the commercial, and it's like this nice piano that builds up into a full
guitar.
Nogizaka song
Yeah.
arrangement, and it's a Nogizaka song. It's nice. That's really all I listen to. There's only like 8, 9 new songs.
Something like that.
Let me make sure.
I know it wasn't like more than 10.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
think, we
more than
talked
5.
about it when we initially checked out the track list. There are 8 new songs.
Yeah.
One is the Atomisa solo song that
Wanna
she
hear
did
that.
at her graduation. Another one is the song from the drama, Zambi.
Oh, yeah.
So, not a lot of new songs, but the singles were good, right?
Yeah, that was kind of the reason why I picked up the album, right? Or I'm gonna buy like the official one later. But it's just like, it was a good year. We had Nigimizu, Tsukadekiru, Synchronicity,
The
Shigochu,
Japan Record Award winner, of course.
Yeah.
Kairi Michi, which was my favorite idol song last year.
If you haven't checked out our video on our top 5 favorite Sakamichi series songs, then go ahead and check it out on our channel.
So go check out the album, guys.
I'm still not a fan of
8 new things to listen to.
the album art though.
Just ignore the album art.
At least they released the images from probably the booklet. It looks nice.
Yeah.
All the
Oh yeah,
members,
those look nice. Yeah.
with their like nice dresses on and stuff. It looks good. So one more thing from Nogizaka. They announced that they're releasing their 23rd single.
Oh, there we go.
Like
so soon.
Very quickly after they announced the 4th album. And I was like, what? But hey,
It's because we can. And we
gotta
will.
get it out there. And so we have a title now.
Sing out above the crowd, even if I got shout out loud.
No,
Mine
Goofy
is
movie.
the only face you see. Gonna sing out till you notice me.
That's not it. I wish it was. That'd be awesome, but no.
Yeah, when am I gonna get my Nogizaka Goofy movie
That
cover?
song is not
there we
actually
go.
called Sing Out, guys.
That stand out. Sorry, but it's the combination of it being out with an exclamation point. You know.
Starts with the S.
Shit out.
Oh,
That's Jimmy's song.
that was my song this morning, but doing my squats.
But yeah, Sing Out is the title. It's going to be released May 29th, their 23rd single. We talked about the Senbats lineup last week. Saito Asuka is the center. There are 22 members in the lineup. A lot of second gens in, as
Yep.
well as a few first timers in there. So it's a pretty good looking lineup. A lot of people like it, I think.
Yeah,
So
I'm hoping it's gonna be a very fun, poppy, energetic song, especially the name "Sing Out." Right?
I want it to be like musical-esque kind of.
oh,
Like I'm thinking like High School Musical vibes.
ooh, okay, all right. Hopefully we get what Josh wants.
I don't know, with the title like that, that's what it makes you think of.
Yeah, it's very like Disney movie
Yeah.
esque song, but we'll see. We should be getting some previews soon, since it is a little over a
little
month before it's released. So, and of course, if you know Nogizaka, they make a music video for almost all the songs in
Except
the
for one, right?
single. Yeah, so we're gonna get a lot of music videos coming, and yeah,
They're probably
track list,
editing them right now as we speak.
right? Maybe it's already done.
Ooh,
They're just
Maybe
waiting
they're just coloring it.
yeah.
until they, can I click upload now? And
They just scheduled it and it's ready to go.
producers are like, no, not yet.
Oh, that's exactly like how we do with the podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe they haven't done anything yet.
Oh, it's just like
You
what
know-
we do
you
with
know
the
how-
podcast, huh?
You know how idols are. The members probably show up the day of. They shoot the video there,
Just fucking through. All right, let's get this.
leave and do a radio show or some shit. I heard, I don't know if this is true, but Seishiro is doing the choreography again or something like that.
Oh,
It was just a random tweet I saw. I don't know if it was true or not.
Okay,
But that'd be cool.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, do not believe me. But, I liked all the stuff they did with Seishiro, influencer, synchronicity, good stuff. So hopefully it is true. If not, too bad. That's it.
Jimmy, what are you eating over there?
Starburst.
Ooh,
Eating during the podcast?
strawberry best flavor. Don't at me.
I need the sugar.
My least favorite is lemon.
Oh yeah.
Cherry is not too far behind. So
It's been a
It's the
while since I
goat
had
right here,
Starburst.
dude.
yeah, that's it right there, dude. It's like when people offer you Starburst and there's only red and yellow. Like,
You're like,
bruh, why are you even giving this to me right now? Yeah.
That's how you know they're rude, dude.
Wow, bro.
Oh, I bet you ate all
Rude.
the pink ones before you gave me this to me, didn't you?
But yeah, that does it for the current events. All right, now we're done with the current events. It's time for the variety TV show roundup. This is the segment of the podcast where we recap the regular weekly TV shows of Sakamichi series idol groups, which include Hinatazaka de Aimashou, which is Hinatazaka's TV show, Keyakitte Kakenai, Keyakizaka show, and then Nogizaka Koujichuu, Nogizaka show, and then Hinatazaka has another one this season called Hinabingo. Yep.
Wait till we get Nogizaka as well.
Hinatazaka is so greedy, dude.
This is the second time they've had
And
two
we get
shows.
Gakutabi. It's gonna come out again soon.
Yeah, they Sakamichi series, like among all the groups, they have many shows. You know, they have the Yoshimotozaka has one we talked about earlier, but we don't really cover it too much.
Because then we have a lot.
You know, there's the not as well known ones, I guess, within the fandom. You know, like Nogi 10. Or once in a while, Gakutabi will air. Nogizaka is once a month. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we just stick.
Nogizaka was on Dream Baito this week too.
So yeah, we
I
kind of
didn't watch it though.
we stick to the main ones because they're very they're the most variety oriented. So we stick to those. But you know, sometimes we also cover other appearances from individual members, right? Yamashita Mizuki is in a new drama called Video Girl Mai. She's starring in it. In fact,
I've seen clips of it.
yeah, I've
Looks
only seen
interesting.
screenshots. I haven't seen the whole I haven't seen any episode. But
All lewd, making it look like she's like taking her bra off and stuff.
you know, that's if you watched Video Girl I, which had Nishino Nanase, you would know it is
You
similar.
know what kind of theme? Yeah.
But you know
Like
who
the
else?
shots through the legs.
Yeah, the lewd shot, like angles. Like, I'm like, is this necessary? No, but it's appreciated.
They're gonna add it in anyway.
And for all like the people who are like, did she legitimately show her boob? Like, all right, I'm gonna just say this: if you do not see boob on camera, that means there was no boob actually being shown in real life.
Yeah, man.
There's no way that they're gonna have her actually show that and then not like really milk that out for the camera. You know what I mean? It's probably like the camera stopped right above wherever she was
Right.
wearing. You know?
But
People
you know,
are just like,
It's like in photo books, right?
use
It's
your
like in photo books.
imagination, man. You-
Like they never actually go all the way.
yeah.
oh yeah, they do for some of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's certain ones, but
Depends on the
for
member.
most of them, there's coverage.
With Sashi, she's like, oh, I like had to run straight to that couch, dude. Just like, oh, please.
But you know who else is in the drama? Shirai Shimai. Ooh.
Ooh.
She's in a
Mommy.
drama called Ore no Skato Doko Itta. So it's a drama about a teacher who starts teaching at a high school. And of course, high school dramas have big casts. There's a whole class, and then there's the faculty. Shirashimai is not a student. She's one of the teachers in the drama. So,
Oh, that's how mommy energy
God,
started.
no, damn it. Stop it.
No, sorry. I was legitimately been thinking, like, why did this start though? You know, like I know I said some dumb
It
joke.
didn't start.
Well, okay. How did it become? Like, how did I make a thing? Right.
Oh,
And it was like, oh, because she was like, oh yeah, because she's no longer casted as student, but casted as teacher.
yeah. Her character is actually, well, I watched the first episode, and it's, you know, pretty formulaic Japanese high school drama style. Teacher addresses a problem that one of his students has, and it's like,
So it's like
he
GTO.
changes and shit like that. You know, we've seen GTO, which is probably the most popular Japanese high school drama. It's kind of like that. I mean, like, obviously, he doesn't beat up the students because GTO, he's a Yankee and shit like
Should
that.
I should just
No,
coming
but it's
Yeah,
it's-
this
it
guy
is
is
what it
like a cross dresser, right? In this one.
Yeah, he's like gay. It's interesting because I think Japan's warming up to a lot of the LGBT stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
and so there's a lot of stuff in the mainstream now where the talk about it at least. And so this drama is kind of addressing that a bit. Because in the first episode, as soon as they're like, "Oh, what? You're gay? What the fuck?" And he's like, he writes LGBT on the board and shit. What is it's the L? This stands for he like explains it to the students or whatever. It's kind of I don't know. But anyway, Mayan's character, she kind of I don't know how to explain it, but like almost all her lines in the drama are like funny.
Oh.
Or like she offsets the scene.
Just comic relief.
Yeah, not necessarily. She's not like a funny character. But like there will be like a scene happening, and then like her character comes in and says something that like totally breaks the like seriousness of the scene or whatever.
Oh, okay. So she's like the one that transitions it over back to like.
Yeah. So there's like these
funny
two
way.
teachers who kind of like each other or whatever, right? They're like in the nursery, and then the main character walks in. He's talking to them about something or whatever, and then like, you know how there's the beds and there's like the curtains. So like Mayan's character is like in one of the beds, and she like opens the curtain and says something, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why are you here?" And she's like, "Oh, whatever." It's like she goes back to sleep. It's like, what the hell is this? But anyway, it's like that.
Okay.
She's not like a big part. I mean, like that's how it is with high school.
Yeah. She's more of like a
supporting
secondary
character. You know?
Yeah.
They'll probably
Yeah.
she'll probably have like a story attached, like later on
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
series kind of thing. But the Nitere YouTube, they've been having like these things with the cast, and there's a video of like all the teacher characters. They're like talking. There's like a few comedians and whatnot. But anyway, that was much too long talking about that. We're supposed to talk about the variety TV show. So, Hinatazaka de Aimashou. What did they do? This
They
episode,
talked.
there's a lot of talking. So if you don't like that, then maybe skip. So
A lot of talking. I didn't watch just like a quarter of it.
for this episode, they went over how to like improve at doing radio. Because that's
This
like,
is kind of like radio, right?
yeah.
Except this video.
This is a podcast, bro.
Uh-huh.
But, so like that's one of the things Hinatazaka wants to do, right? They want to do more radio. And so, you know, Audrey, the host, they do radio regularly, like many other comedians. And so they're gonna practice with Kasu Radio, or whatever they're calling it this episode. And so a few of them, or a couple of them actually, they already are in radio shows, right?
Yeah.
And so Saito Kyoko, she's in a radio show called Imadoki.
With her voice. Her radio
Matsumura
voice.
Sayuri from Nogizaka is also on Imadoki, like on a different day. It's usually like, you know, it's a weekly thing, right? But they have different people every day. And so Kato Shiho is on Recommend. Sugai Yuka from Keyakizaka is also on Recommend. I think Hori is too.
Yeah. Because she's always taking pictures with that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I see it. I don't listen to any radio shows because my Japanese is not enough.
Yeah, it just sounds exhausting to me to
Aliens.
try to like.
You're just like, oh.
But like, you know, if you
focus on like 10 minutes.
if you follow Sakamichi series enough, they're on radio all the time. It's not like their own show, but they like individual members have spots, right? Or like they'll rotate, or sometimes they'll just have like a Hinatazaka all night Nippon kind of thing, right? Anyway, and so Audrey is gonna like teach them, give them tips on what to do in radio and what not to do in radio.
All right. What are these tips? What can we learn from this?
And so one of the tips is like they got to be good with their words and like how to
Never mind.
how to describe
We can't
things.
do this.
So yeah, since there's no video, right? Obviously, it's a radio show. You gotta describe stuff. It's like, oh, what if you do a food report over the radio? What are you gonna do, right? Like, I don't know. Describe the food and stuff like that, right? There's another tip is to like be quick with your answers. It's like on TV, you can show an expression if you're thinking like, but on radio, no one can see that. We don't need any dead air. You know what I mean? And so they're like,
Like, be concise, right?
Watanabe Miho is pretty fast at answering stuff. And so they're Wakabayashi's answering or questioning, like, what do you think about this? What do you do with this? And she's answering like really fast, like almost cutting him off,
It's like, slow down.
Anyway, and shit like that, It's just kind of general, right? Like, I guess that goes with doing a podcast too.
Yeah, there can't be much dead air, or else people were just sitting there waiting to.
Now dead air.
No dead air. Right, Jimmy?
Oh yeah,
Thank
dead
you,
air.
Jimmy.
Anyway, the next segment, like they do like a mock radio show, Kas Radio, and it's just they do a radio show. There's the segment where people send in letters, and they have to read them, but like since it's fake or whatever, they got the other members, or all the members wrote letters, right? And they sent it. So Kasuga is the main MC, and the members are the assistants. Wakabayashi is the staff guy who's always like, off to the side, and he helps, reacts to things.
I think I just saw him in the beginning when he was just laughing when Satsuki Kumi said
Yeah, it's like the
laughing.
intro or whatever. Whoever makes a funny joke is always that guy off to the side. That was the majority of the episode. They read comments or the letters from the members, and they talk about it. And then Kasuga's like, "Oh yeah, that was good. You carried that conversation," or "Nah, that was whack," kind of thing. And then
I got to see Nick do a radio show.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot of like, there's no dead air. You can't leave any dead air. It's like you always find something to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that almost goes with TV too, right? You kind of have to keep the conversation going, because
or else people change channel.
Otherwise, it's not entertaining at all. And so they also do the mock listener call-in, just like every other radio show.
Just like School of Rock, right?
Yep.
Where Techi gets revived.
Oh yeah, she's back. It's the third week of the month. Yeah, they do a few more of those, and then they do like Iguchi pretends like a caller. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm such a big fan." And then everyone's like, "Oh shit, let's hang up on her." So they hang up.
This girl talks so much. Just hang up.
They hang up. And so at the very end, they do a performance of Tokimeki So, which is a coupling song on their debut single, Kyun. That's the song that sounds like a Keyakizaka song. And so that is the episode, pretty much. They talk more about stuff, but you know how it is. More next week. That means we can move on to the next show, Keyakitte Kakenai.
This one was at least fun.
Yeah, this is Keyakizaka46's regular show. And guess who showed up this week? Hirate Ayurina is there, guys.
Ooh, tied for least amount of appearances with Amon Sensei, dude.
Right? Yeah, she's there. She's mandatory appearance, right? Every quarter.
Every quarter, yeah.
Right? That's the last time she was on this show. It was like probably one of the New Year's episodes or something. Right?
And just like one episode. It's not even like the whole recording session.
Right? I don't actually remember the last time she was on this show. So of course, Tsuchi and Sawabe, the hosts, are like, "What? Hirate? Oh, hey." She's like, "Oh, hi."
Yeah.
So this episode is gonna be the kind of a first gen versus second gen thing. They're gonna play various games, not really games, but they're gonna do different things and see who is the queen of this one thing. They've done this before with just the first gen members. So there's like a board filled with stuff from like winking or like curry rice. But they're like, what? I don't know what this means. Is this like cooking rice, curry rice, or
Who eats the most curry rice?
or yeah, right. Who knows? The winner will get, or Tsuchi will give them nice bento next time. Backstage.
Nice bread is what he changed it to, right?
And everybody else will get
Just bread.
But then some people are like, yo, I want that bread though.
Bread.
It's like,
Yeah,
fine.
Nagasawa-kun was like, I'm fine with that. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is the last thing you want for a contest. It's like, fine,
So-
whoever wins gets like some hella nice bread to go with their bento. How about that?
There you go. And so they picked from different categories. The first one is the ogoe, the loud voice. And so they asked the second gen member, who do you think, who's good at this? And Matsuda raises her hand. Me. I was in the softball club. On the bench, I'd be cheering on my team. And so they have to choose the first gen challenger or whoever to go against her. And they're like, what about Oda, Nana, Sensei? Huh?
I like the reason.
And so like Oda was in tennis or she played tennis or whatever. What else did
Played.
they say? Played.
She was a bench warmer, so
Yeah.
it's like a fellow bench warmer.
Right? It's just cheering on her team. So, they yell into the thing and it records how many decibels.
Fighto.
Fight
Yeah,
though.
and it's very like supportive, right? Let's go.
Go. Woohoo.
Let's get
Go
them,
team.
boys. And so
Fight.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Nice heat.
Matsuda gets 109.5. They're like, wow, that's pretty good. And all right, Oda, go try. And she's like, nice, serve, Anyway, she gets 108.8 and loses it for the first gen. Good job. And so they're like, all right, any other first gen members can defeat Matsuda? And then Saito's like, oh, Uemura, go. Like, oh, what? All right, Uemura goes down. Like, oh, you played trumpet, right? So you should have like...
Got that lung capacity.
Yeah. Give it a try. And so she does it, and it's like 108.8 decibels. Like, oh, you matched. How lame. You still lost, though.
Oh, what a miracle. But a crappy one.
Yeah, like, and they're like, all right, Saito, get down there. It's like, man, you should have just...
I was disappointed, dude.
Yeah. She just started with her.
And Saito gets 108.5.
Even worse.
Weak first gen.
Isn't the thing with that the decibel thing, like the closer you are, the louder it is, right?
I think so.
So, like-
they probably just needed to get real close.
Yeah, just scoot in a little more.
And so Matsuda is crowned the loud queen. Good job.
Good job, Josh. Way to support your girl.
All right.
Thank you.
The next category is the Rikazuki. I love Rika Watanabe.
Stupid segment.
And so, of course, Tamura Hono, Seki Yumiko, they are the idol nerds of second generation Keyakizaka46. And so, up against first gen Saito Fuyuka and Nagasawa Nanako, who are close to Rika, right? And they're like, man, you don't know more about our girl.
We know shit about her that y'all
Yeah.
will never get to know, dude.
And so it's a quiz, right? And they're like, all right, let's get one more first gen. And they make Rika herself participate. What the hell is what
Who else knows Rika more than Rika
the hell
herself?
is this? And so, it's like a quiz. There's like, oh, stuff
Can
happening.
anyone truly love Rika more than Rika loves Rika?
They're making guesses. Apparently a bird shit on her hair. On her
Like during her first shoot. or
her
something like that,
first like Gravia shoot at
Gravier,
the park.
yeah.
And they're like,
right?
and
Must
she's
have been
like,
a nice confidence booster.
Rika's like, damn, dude, I don't want to talk about this.
yeah, right at the beginning. Yeah.
And so in the end, Rika wins. She is crowned the I Love Rika Queen.
Ooh,
I guess that's
She knows herself best, right?
yeah.
great.
Good job.
I
First
like how
gen.
Tamura didn't get anything right.
She's
I
just
know,
like
right?
guessing.
Seki was non-existent. The segment, dude.
Is it this? Is it? Nope. Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Well, anyway, Rika is the queen of loving herself.
Hey,
The next category is the fast sleeper. And they did this before with first gen, and it had Suzumoto Miyu and Yonetani Nanami, who has now graduated. And so, since neither are there, they're like, all right, who's in second gen who thinks they can sleep really fast? They're like, oh, what about
Seki's
Seki?
like, I got this.
Seki could do it. They're like, all right, Seki, go take a nap. And she like goes behind the set. There's like a little bed set up for her. Oh yeah, she was like, oh, it's pretty dark, so I think I'm good. I can fall asleep here. And so the next one is for the fastball. It's not just like it's not just like a throw, it's a fast ball. And so Inoue raises her hand. I'm pretty confident in this one. And they're like, okay, cool. Let's pick some first gens. Let's get Risa and Hirate. Those two seem like they'd be good. But also, let's get Ozeki because it's been a while
Just to
since
offset a little.
Ozeki style. And so Sawabe, they're throwing into a net, right? Just like, pitching and whatnot.
It's like right in front of them too.
Right. And then Sawabe, he has the speed gun thing to, measure how fast they're throwing the ball. But he's
Are you
standing.
supposed to measure it when it's coming towards you, or aren't you supposed to measure it when it's on the side? Or
It
is that
depends
what
on
it
the kind of gun.
Yeah.
But
okay.
there's some that measure going.
And so Sawabe is standing like right behind the net where they're like throwing the thing. So Risa throws it 51 kilometers an hour. Like, oh, respectable. I was like, all right, Hirate, 55 kilometers an hour. Like, ooh. And so he's like, bruh, he like threw it at my nuts. Because he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Tsuchi's like, y'all didn't see it from where you were, but Sawabe just tried to like tuck that shit.
He was
you
like,
know?
Right. Hirate, what the hell are you doing, dude? Coming back for one episode? Trying to...
I was like, all of her hatreds towards the establishment, dude,
Right.
was in that
I
ball.
cannot
Just-
trust the adults. Yeah.
gotta get rid of them.
And so
down
Ozeki
with
goes
the
next,
patriarchy.
and she throws it.
Ozeki style
Ozeki,
per hour, dude.
yeah. She throws it at the ground.
Bounces
Like,
up
it like leaves her hand too late. It just bounces. And they're like, whoa, that's Ozeki style right there. And so Inoue has to beat 55 to be the queen, but she only gets 54. Can't beat Techi. Techi's the center. He cannot
Too strong. Yep.
dethrone. It's not meant
You can
to
throw
be.
faster than Techi. You can be second.
Not meant
Only
to be.
then.
You're gonna get Techi back for the first time in like 4 months and have her lose? No.
You gotta show off that she is the true
No.
censor.
And so fastball's done. Let's go check on Seki and see if she's asleep. They go back there. She's out cold. They're like, Seki, hey. Okay, she's asleep. She's the sleep queen. Let's all go home. And they're like, damn, dude, how rude. Look at her sleeping on the job while her senpai are working. What the hell?
Working, yeah.
Jesus. More next week, though. This is cool. I like seeing this shit because, I need to see more first gen, second gen interaction. Well, I just need to see more second gen in general.
See what they're good at. See their personalities.
But it's nice just seeing like a new group of girls actually being folded into Keyakizaka, right?
Yeah, it seems like they're doing it fairly well. They were integrated into the group way before they showed up
Yeah.
on Keyakitte Kakenai. So we'll see.
It's good to see they have like a lot of personality to them too. Like even from just looking at the behind the scenes or on
Yeah,
set.
from
you can already
like
see
the
that they're-
first like few appearances that they had on the show, you can already pick out like, oh, this is that kind of girl.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
girl's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
I feel like for Keyakizaka,
Tends to be
it
less
was a little
shy
harder to
girls, you know?
yeah,
Or, like,
especially
at least very more outgoing girls than
do. Yeah.
yeah, because
first
like
gen.
first gen was like, right? They had to kind of make characters for first gen, and now those members have grown out of
Yeah.
those characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully second gen is more true. We'll see though. They've only been around for a couple months, but let's go on to the next show.
Mm-hmm.
Nogizaka Koujichuu.
Koujichuu.
Nogizaka's regular show. They're continuing with the Okinawa location shoot
Mm-hmm.
because they needed to do something with the Batsu points that have been accumulating for the past couple years.
Right.
And so at the end of last week, they determined the 8 worst, or the 8 who have the most Batsu points. And so those 8 are Akimoto, Yoda, Kubo, Yamashita Shinichi Terada, Watanabe, and Christie.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go to this restaurant that has like interesting, weird food. They gotta taste different dishes and do like a food report and stuff. First, they do the.
It's all like Okinawan dishes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
But
here's
first,
the name in Okinawan. What is this, dude?
yeah, they don't tell them what the ingredients are, right?
Uh-huh.
But first, they do the Yamanote-sen game, but they have to compliment Himura, right? It's like, he's nice.
He's nice, yeah.
I watch him on TV.
They're like, wait, what?
Wait. That's not really a compliment. It's just something you do.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, he's funny.
And so, yeah, a few members get more Batsu points this way.
Mm-hmm.
And so the food comes and they all get different. Yeah, they go, oh, it's good. I can really taste the whatever. And then, like, Terada gets soup.
She's like, yo, this is
And
definitely
she's like,
a snake.
This is a snake, isn't it? What? She brings it out and it's like, yeah, a snake. Eats it anyway because she's down like that.
She's a G.
She's like, man, there's a lot of bones though, or whatever they are. And snakes have bones, right? They just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of snakes,
I think they're mostly bone, right? It's just like
right? But it's
the
not
rib.
like
It's
yeah,
like the rib
it's
and then the
ribs.
spinal column. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like, yeah, there's 20 of that. I'm like, okay. And then Watanabe Media gets plain ass rice. But she still has to do the food report. And she's like, oh yeah, it's it's good or whatever.
It's so funny because it's like they just give her like the dish, right? It just looks like, they have the title in like whatever Okinawan is. She's like, this is just rice, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it is.
And so Shitara and Himura, Banana Man, they're like, oh, we were talking about this the other day. Like, what if you guys each give him a nickname or give Himura a nickname? And they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Let's like, all right, let's start here. And then they start giving him nicknames. And it gets to Kubo, and Kubo's like, Amaguri-san, which is like a sweet chestnut. And he's like, how dare you? Because it looks like him, right? Like, if you look at, it's sweet chestnut. And then like, he's like, bitch, 3 Batsu points. And Kubo's like, fuck.
Just trying to give you a cute nickname.
And Yamash says like, oh, Mizufu-sen, like a water balloon. They're like, wait, what? She's like, no, like when we were doing the stuff on the beach and we were playing with the water balloons, like Himura would like hand me the water balloon. I thought he was really nice. And like, she's like trying to talk her way out of it. And then Shitara's like,
You just called me fat, dude.
what color? And she's like,
Yeah.
tea color? You bitch. 5 bats. It's funny because they were making fun of his tan, right? Like, the sweet chestnut is all like brown and tan.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking bitches. Like, third gen doing well. They are really getting into the TV thing.
Yeah. They picked it up pretty well.
Yeah. Making their answers cute, but it's part of the setup, right? They
That's the thing, because a good MC gives them all these like ins to tell a good joke, right?
Yeah.
It's like, are they witty or perceptive enough to like catch them and take them, right?
And so the next day, they do an update for the Batsu points. Yoda has the most, 16.
It's like, where did that come from?
Yoda's like, oh fuck. They're like, yeah, Yoda, you screwed up, dude. Dinner last night, you were getting hella batsu points. Because obviously they did a lot of stuff at the restaurant. They just didn't air it. Akimoto Manatsu not too far behind with 15. And then Christy has 0 points. And then Terada Ranze -3. Ooh, they are both safe. At least for now. And then Yoda, they're like, oh, Yoda, you're doing pretty bad, dude. Look at how many points you have. She's like, yeah, dude, this is bad. She's like, I'll do my best today. Like, kyo wa gambarimasu or whatever. And they're like, kyo wa, like, only today? And she's like, no, kyo mo. Like, too late. 1 batsu point. Like, damn, dude. Language. And so they go to this soba restaurant, but not to eat soba. It's because the place also has like really sketchy homemade rides.
It's like
This old man just like makes
that
them,
looked
and they're like,
scary as fuck, dude.
What
Like
the
I was like, no one tested this before, and you know that.
yeah, and they're like, all right, who wants to go on it? Of course, Yoda is like, yeah, let me, please, let me, please.
I get rid of some of these points.
Yeah, they're like, all right, Yoda. They also pick Terada because Ranze's just down with things
Yeah,
like
dude.
this.
She's like, I'll do it. I'm like,
And
oh,
so
word.
the ride is this like swing on half a boat or whatever. Like, it's weird. It's like a boat cut in half with like car seats put on it.
Like bungee cords and stuff.
And yeah, it's like bungee cords and then like it swings up. And then like the first, like when he lets go, it like drops down.
Yeah.
It's like, then it swings.
Dude, just like, "Tush," and then it goes.
Ranze's like, yo, I thought that was it, dude. I was,
Yeah, right. I thought it was over.
The end, GG, my guy.
But since they both went on, they both get -2 batsu points. Ranze is well in the clear now. And so the last thing they do is they go to this shopping mall and they're supposed to find souvenirs for Banana Man. They got 15 minutes to do so.
And they get $50, right?
Yeah, 5,000 yen worth. And so Banana Man's waiting at this place, like a patio. First person who comes back was Christy. Christy gets some like a Shisa statue, which is like a Okinawan folklore figure. It's like a dog and a lion or whatever. They're like, oh, nice. And then she gets a shirt that says Shima Banana on it. They're like, word. -2 batsu points. I'm like, oh yeah, Christy, good job. Ranze comes back next and she gets some socks. She's like, I also bought myself one so we can match. They're like, ooh, word.
Nice.
-3 batsu points. Shinuchi comes back, gets some chopstick rests, which were pretty nice, right? It's like glass or something. She also gets some misanga. They're like, this could be like -2, -3 points, but nah, you're just trying to make it so obvious that you're just trying to get less points.
Yeah. Too obvious, girl.
-1 batsu point. Just like, oh, damn it. Kubo brings them tote bags, but it's like the same like Shima banana that Christy got. She also got them puzzles. And so she gives puzzles to Himura. There are 3 of them, but they all have pigs on them.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck is this? He has pigs. You trying to make fun of me, Kubo? Damn it.
Nope.
No points for Kubo. But she's like, oh, okay, that's as long as it's not plus points.
Yeah.
Akimoto comes back, gets him she gets Shitara a glass ashtray. It looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
And a t-shirt for Himura. She's like, look at what's on the t-shirt. It's a pig. He's like, God damn it.
Looks so blatant about it.
+2 points. And then Yoda comes back last. And she gets some burgers and sodas. But she also got him sunglasses. But like the burgers were the main thing. And they're all eating it. And like, oh, it's pretty good. But this these ain't souvenirs, Yoda. +3. Just like- and then, so everyone's back, and Banana Man reveals that it is not by best souvenir, but by best time.
Got him.
And so whoever came back the earliest gets -10 Batsu points.
That's a lot.
So Christy came back first. Christy was already safe. She had 0 points. So now she has -10 points. Good job.
Even safer.
And then for some reason, whoever came back 4th and 6th both get -10 points because it's 46. So who is it? Kubo, who was kind of in the danger zone, is now safe because she got -10.
Blessed with the -10, dude.
Yeah. And of course, Manatsu and Yodo-chan falling deeper into the hole. Yoda came back last. Like she was the very last, so she's pretty much fucked. Plus 15 Batsu points. Good job, Yoda. Well played for more screen time. Right? Because
she's like,
next week is all her.
Uh-huh.
She gets to like go wrangle a snake.
Give me that episode. I'm ready to go, dude.
Damn it, Momo.
That should be the last
Ozono
episode.
and all this? Yeah, that should be the last thing in the Okinawa.
And hopefully we get 4th gen.
Need more
after.
4th gen.
Yeah, dude.
Well played,
But
Yodo.
I'm just happy that I'm getting a Yodo episode, dude.
I remember that Nogizaka episode where it was like Yoda,
oh, where
the
she...
little horses.
Yeah, with the horses.
Yeah, with the
Uh-huh.
rancher. That was cute,
Let's
dude.
get more some of that.
Cure then Shirai Shimai at the child care? No.
Oh, you're right, boy. You're right.
That was the origin of mommy energy, dude.
No.
Boy, what did you do?
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, we did. We're like, dude, that's
Back
when like
then.
every guy across Japan was like, I'm ready to settle down and have some kids now.
Oh, that's just finding a good waifu.
Yeah, dude, because she is a great mother to my children.
Anyway, that's the end of Nogichu. Let's go to the last show, which is Hinabingo. I didn't watch this, so
I watched it.
no recap from me.
I was awake, so we'll be okay.
Hey,
All right.
So this is more of the Honmaka, right? Continuing on last week where they go through the surveys that they gave to the show to see if what they actually put on the survey was true or not, right? And then
Like, for reals?
Yeah. So our host Koyabu kind of calls him out and is there to verify. Up first, he's like, "Oh, this is from both Mipan and Takimoto Ayaka's. Like they both wrote that they, they like to make food. They're good at making sweets. You know, so how good are they, right? So so Mire makes some cookies, and what is it? Ayaka makes like a banana chocolate chip bread.
oh,
Yo, that thing looked
What?
moist.
All right.
I was like, looks good, dude.
Can we try to make those or nah?
I would. Let's shoot that episode, dude.
We've tried to make something that's been on the show before. That didn't turn out.
That was
that
way
good.
easier to make, and we failed.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's like, okay, Mire, what do you have here? She's like, oh, I made cookies. He's like, yeah, I can see that. What? Can you tell me what's in them? She's like, yeah, there's just cookies, man. I made some stuff. He's like, oh, okay, all right. Let me just try these cookies, And then his evaluation says, these taste like cookies that like a young woman made, like a young girl, dude. Wakai ononoko, And like, oh yeah, that's good. That's exactly what she is. It's got that homemade feel to that, very flattering. Then what is it? Next, it's like he tries Ayaka, and he's like, this tastes like something a child made. And they're like, yo, what? That's fucked up. But then, so then they go and they like have a little bit of time and everyone gets to taste it. It's like, yo, this is good. And he was like, yeah, actually, as I kept eating it, it was actually quite good.
Yeah. Get
So
to like eating.
oh, okay.
Flavor grows on you.
Yeah. So that was the first part. It was cute. You get to see everyone enjoy some sweets and make all the cute little reaction faces and stuff like that. What is it? Who do we have next?
What else happened?
Who's? Oh, it's Ushio, right?
Okay.
And then her thing was that like I am good at like making you hurt, right? Like I can like give me like any body part and I'll like I
Wait,
know
was
how
that
to
Ushio?
make.
What?
Was it or not?
Whoa.
Was it Ushio?
I don't think.
I didn't
Wasn't
think
that
she
Manafi?
was like that, dude.
No, it
was
was
Manafi.
Takase Mana, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. My bad.
The one who says she speaks English, but
We're never getting that ability back, dude. After she got embarrassed on national television. But yeah, this is I don't know. It was just weird. It was her going around like let me hurt this member, and they're like, oh holy shit, that hurts, And then she goes to Kumi like, oh okay, and then now it's Koyabu's like, all right, let me verify, where do you want to go? And she's like, okay, let me do your feet, and she's like, oh, even if it doesn't hurt, please make it look like it hurts. He's like, that defeats the whole point of this segment.
Was she like
No, she's like, yeah, massage, kind of like gripping it with like deep pressure and stuff like that. And then so she goes for his foot, and then he's like
his ankle, right?
Koyabu style, his ankle. He's just like, oh yeah, that hurts. Yeah, it really hurts. Oh, that hurts. But not anything extreme, right? And then so they're like, oh man, Koyabu's so chill, dude. He's so good at and then she's like, okay, let me try your hands. And then she basically starts twerking his thumb apart, dude. He's like, oh yeah, that hurts. He actually pulled his hand away. And she's like, yeah, got him. He's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? You're about to break my thumb off. So that part was funny. And then we had Kakizaki Memi next, and then she does it was like some comedian's gag. Can't remember really. Nishimura Hirocho. I can't remember what the gag is, but it's basically does like a little routine with rock, paper, scissors, right? But she does like her Kakizaki version, where it's like, oh, when she goes to like the rock, she goes, yeah, just like does all these little burrito shits in between.
Yeah.
I don't know much about like what I gaining and gags and shit, so I don't know the context, but it was just cute. Definitely worth watching it just to see Memi do that shit. So they like, okay, what about the he kyodai, dude? What do you guys think? And then Nibu was like, oh, we got a rival, dude. In her little grandma Nibu voice. Like, rival dane. What is it? Next is what is it? Okay, I did not understand this at all. It was like, oh, we have like Kawamura like Hinano, or like we have an original song with her. Oh, it's like it's a short little song. It's like what was it like Mizudama Pink is the song, and it's really dumb. She sings like 2 lines, and then like it's Higashimura and Kumin just join in for like the last word, and that's it. Like it's really dumb.
Is it a gag or something?
It's really more of a gag than a song. But he's like, yo, what the fuck is this, dude? And she's like, oh, it's like a song I came up when I was like 4 or 5 years old. He's like, yeah, it sounds like a 4 or 5-year-old made it.
All right. Good job.
But apparently that's like something that she's been doing with the other members and shit like that. And then
she like runs around like in place and stuff like that.
Yeah. They make her do like some gags and stuff like that. It was cute. I think it was more of them like, let's get her some screen time, dude. I feel like she's having a hard time trying to,
I see.
Up next is Manamu. I'm sure you can guess what her thing is. If you have been following her, she's just been like, oh, I can say anything sexy. He's like, oh, what do you mean? It's like, oh, give me a word and I'll say it's all sexy, like, Like,
what was the word?
I can't remember. It was just random shit, dude. It was just like a string of words. It is nothing significant. It's just like, oh, say daikon. Daikon? like that kind of stuff.
It's always funny, I think, when it's like the most unsexy sounding word.
Yeah.
Did you accomplish your goal, Jimmy?
Shibuya.
How did she do?
No. It was whack, Manamu. I was not feeling it
What did
at all.
Koyabu say about it?
I think he was very also whatever.
Meh.
Oh, okay. All right,
okay,
I guess.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. Up next is Kyoko. This one was very weird. It was like, oh, I want to do a Moso situation with the MC. And then he's like, oh, word? Okay. And then she's like, oh, yeah, but Iguchi Mao is like hella good at coming up with Moso situations, so I want her to come up with it. And she's like, oh, okay. So Gucci's like, oh, okay, word. I got the idea. All right. So it's the two of you. You guys used to date like 5 years ago, but then like suddenly the boyfriend disappears, right?
Oh.
And then now you're meeting again for the first time as like you're the host of the MC of the show, and then and that's how you guys are meeting again after 5 years. And he's like, so part of this Moso is me. Like, I have to pretend that we used to date 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, but then he gets all dumb and shit like that. Like, he's like, oh, no, I don't love you, actually. I love Iguchi Mao. And then, Iguchi steps in there. And she gets into the Moso, too. And then it's just like the two of them fighting over Koyabu and shit. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. And then... I think the last thing is from Matsuda Konoka. I don't know. She's really been growing on me lately. It's just me. Like I feel like she's starting to.
I like her. I think she's
starting to be a little bit more outgoing and.
As far as like doing TV stuff, I think she's been really good at it. So. Yeah.
So her thing was like, oh, I want to do Kyun with the MC. Like I want to teach him the dance and do it with him. So now it's Ushio and Matsuda and Kanemura Miku, the three of them plus Koyabu, and they show him the Kyun dance, right? And then so they're like, all right, you ready? Okay, so this is the moves. They teach it to him. And then they're like, oh man, you pick up real quick, dude. He's like, yo, was there anything to pick up? This shit isn't hard, dude.
You just go like this and you go like this.
Yeah. But then, they like do it, and he's like, I'll say he has a pretty mean Kyun, dude. Like I was rather impressed by Koyabu, dude. But yeah, so that's it for that segment for now. I'm not sure we're gonna carry. I think we're done with it. I don't know. But after that, they go to the little Hina room thing. But I don't watch that.
We don't watch that stuff around here.
Yeah.
We only watch the manly segments.
Yeah, dude. Watching this grown man do Kyun. Kyun, does that. Yeah, that was it for Hinabingo. It was cute.
I'll catch up with that later.
Yeah. Hinatazaka's like as much as I complain about them having too many shows, they're good at variety, right?
Yeah.
So as long as like they have a good segment, then it's good.
Yeah.
I wasn't as down with the radio show stuff because it's just
lots of talk.
Yeah. But this segment was pretty fun.
Yeah, they're good at the physical stuff, I feel like.
Cool.
But yeah, so you know what that means?
What does that mean?
This means that's the end of the variety show roundup.
Oh yeah.
Which means it's the end of the slow podcast for this week.
Indeed.
Mr. Box, would you like to take us on home?
If you guys enjoy this episode, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube so you can keep up with everything that we upload, whether it's a regular video or the podcast episode. You can go ahead and see that there. You can hit the little notification bell if you want to get a little notification on your phone or, maybe on your computer when you're over there watching some other channel and be like, oh, hey, look, they uploaded a new video. You can go ahead and follow us on Twitch if you want to watch us live on Tuesdays around 7 p.m. California time. You can catch us there. And you can go ahead and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. There's a new Instagram post you guys can check out. And we always keep you guys updated on Twitter If not, you can follow us individually on our own Twitters, which you can see down below. And you can catch us next week for the Slope Podcast. Thank you all for watching.